Tell us your name.
Gladys Zimmerman.
And I know that you would rather not state your address, correct?
Correct.
But tell me, you live in Seminole County?
I live
Or
in
in Central Florida?
Central Florida.
Thank you.
Yes.
And how long have you lived in Central Florida?
6 years.
And of course you know George Zimmerman, correct?
Yes, sir.
And tell the jury how you know him.
He's my son.
And do you have other children?
Yes, sir.
Their names?
Robert John Zimmerman Jr., Grace Zimmerman.
And of course you know why we're here. Your son is in second-degree murder charge right now, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I want to talk to you or have you listen to a tape. I'm going to limit my questions to you today to just a couple regarding the tape. But premise that, have you listened to a tape that has the 911 phone call by Miss Lauer with screams in the back of it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If I might, Your Honor, I would like to play this. What I would like to do is let you listen to it one time through. I'm going to ask you if you know whose voice it is, or if you tell me if you want to listen to it a second time, or if not, okay?
Yes, sir.
As I begin that, I'm going to presume that you were around with George most of his life, correct, as he grew up as a child?
Yes, sir.
Had an opportunity to hear him in all different voices, laughing, screaming, yelling, crying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you think that you have enough knowledge of his voice that you would be able to tell his voice if you were to hear it?
Yes, sir.
If I might, Your Honor.
(911), do you need police, fire, medical?
Maybe both. I'm not sure. There's just someone screaming outside.
Okay, what's the address that they're near?
1211 Twin Trees Lane.
Twin Trees Lane. Is this in the Twin Lakes homes in Sanford?
Yes.
Okay, and is it a male or female?
It sounds like a male.
And you don't know why?
I don't know why. I think they're yelling help, but I don't know. Just send someone quick, please.
Okay. Does he look hurt to you?
I can't see him. I don't want to go out there. I don't know what's going on. They're sending.
So you think he's yelling help?
Yes.
All right, what is your number?
Were you able to hear that voice
Yes, sir.
in the background?
Yes.
You heard, of course, a woman's voice in the foreground, correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you know whose voice that was screaming in the background?
Yes, sir.
And whose voice was that?
My son, George.
And are you certain of that?
Because he's my son.
At this time, no other questions of this witness, Your Honor.
Thank you very much. Cross?
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. De La Rionda.
Ms. Zimmerman, you have heard him yelling out and for help or crying, or have you heard him just laughing and screaming?
All the above. All.
Isn't it true you've never heard him yelling or crying for help, yelling for help?
Not for help. Not in that distinction.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
If I may,
Yes, ma'am.
you've never heard him screaming for his life before, have you?
Correct.
But regarding, I'll rephrase it,
Thank you.
have you ever heard him screaming for his life before this call?
What I'm sure is that that's George's voice.
Okay. So,
The scream is I haven't heard him like that before, but the anguish that scream, that he's, the way that he's screaming, it describes to me anguish, fear, I would say terror.
And is that the anguish, fear, and terror, without question, of your son's voice?
Yes, sir.
May Mrs. Zimmerman be
Yes.
excused? I'm sorry. Were you finished with your answer?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
May Mrs. Zimmerman be excused?
Yes, for now.
Under subject to being recalled.
Okay.
Yes, we will maintain our discipline.
Okay, Mrs. Zimmerman, you're excused from the courtroom, but you may be recalled back. Okay, thank you.